All right, first pitch coming up. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, left fielder Roman Anthony.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting third, catcher.
One out, runner at second. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That clips the corner. That one missed. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Rogers Center. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Sonny Gray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
And a foul ball. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Abreu gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Story over to first, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. That one fouled off. The Bo Sox with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. A little bit low. Ball one. That's down and in. A slider missed. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now with one away and a man at second. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Ball one. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That's a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's 3-2. On a line, base hit. Springer returns it to the infield as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 1 out. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive.
Feed to second, that's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back now in Toronto, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. Out to short, Story. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now it's Dalton Varsho. In the air, left side. Anthony settles underneath it. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Lauer back to work. On a line out towards center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Roman Anthony.
Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Hunter Goodman.
Ball. Down.
Goodman in his 3rd season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Late on that fastball.
All 1.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. That one missing inside. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. In the air to left center, Anthony. On the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. That catches the corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Nope,
Boog, it looks
that's
like
inside.
somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's ball 2.
Two down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to the left. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in Toronto. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. There's a strike. On a line. 1 away. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Anthony Santander.
Well, these Blue Jays
That's
definitely
inside.
being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking
that's
about
off
the
the
first
plate.
pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ball. That's down.
Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They got it for out number 2. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And it's
Off
even
the
up.
plate, ball 1.
Swings through that. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
That's out.
Stays alive. Inside.
Ball in.
And the count now even up. Right back to him on the mound. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That one lifted to left. Santander moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Now pitching.
Braden Fisher on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Wilson to first,
He's out.
and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Here's Story now.
Nope. Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back
Ball
there
three.
later in this count.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Swings through that one. That's in there. Full count now. And a swing and a miss. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, George Springer. First pitch swinging. That one ripped, but foul. And he'll shoot.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Aye.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Blue Jays down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And the ball
that's
evens the
inside.
count. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Inside. Ball 1.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. That's out to center field. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
This to third. Tosses across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Hunter Goodman.
That one found hard the other way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good
that's a ball.
at-bat.
Just missed the inside corner, and it's 1-2. That one missed. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer should have this one. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Here now the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez.
Ball, that's out.
Little, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swings and misses, and it's 2-1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Grounds one to short. Story tosses to first. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That misses.
That's ball two.
And a count 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
0-1. Way out front for strike two. Liner snagged it first. Takes it to the bag. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next one misses. Ball 1. The other way has his second hit of the day. And that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
For the Red Sox, second baseman, Cesar Rafaela.
Inside, ball 1. Outside, that's a ball.
And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Next offering is foul back. Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for. After the leadoff double, a strikeout, and there's one away. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluharty.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Outside.
And
Oh,
another
that
ball.
pitch is out.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Hey!
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball
Nope.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4. Inside ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Inside, just missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's working.
That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
For the Red Sox,
New pitcher now for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first.
No,
He
he's
is safe. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're up by 3. Late with the swing there. And that one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's
Nope.
a little
Ball
bit low.
1.
Next
Ball, that's
offering is
low.
down low. And the count is 2-2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Goodman swings through it for strike 1. Up the middle, Wilson. That ends the inning and stops things. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
0-1 down. Just a slow ground ball this time. Story. That takes care of Springer. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Now pitching for Boston.
On the mound now,
Number
Peyton
7,
Tolley.
okay?
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
There's a swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strike. Back now in Toronto. Now here's the Red. Sox D. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Tristan Casas.
For the Blue Jays, number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Contreras now. Foul ball there.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. Swings through that one for strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson sends it to first. Out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now to the plate. Here's the DH. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Miss Schneider. So now a pinch hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Rafaela handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Story sends it over to first. 3rd out. We go to the 9th. And stepping in for Boston. Brady Basso will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Basso, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. 2-2 now. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 6-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base hit! Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox.
First and second,
Hunter
1 out.
Goodman.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. In the air, right field. Springer settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Just misses with that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2. And downstairs. Line drive, base hit. Story on his way home. Here comes the throw.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Santander digs in now. On the ground, Durbin whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. On the ground to third. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The Jays down to their final strike. Swung on, popped up left side. And it stays fair. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. Gray with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a one-on-one.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
If it's over, it's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fishing.